Hello, my name is Jim Woudstra, and I'm the Athletic Director for Timothy Christian High School. I want to welcome you to this short video which is intended to review and hopefully clarify some of the information outlined in the Extracurricular Code, which is found in Section 4 of the Parent-Student Handbook. This section of the handbook applies to all students who participate in Timothy's extracurricular programs or performance groups or hold a leadership position in a student organization. I would like to briefly summarize several areas outlined in the code. Let me start by saying that I firmly believe that extracurricular participation offers our students an excellent opportunity to enhance their Christian walk. There are many valuable lessons and experiences that they can gain through involvement in extracurricular programs, but there is also a responsibility assumed as they represent our school and their Lord in a public setting. I would like to begin by reviewing several general requirements for all extracurricular participants. First of all, students are required to attend 5 full class periods in order to practice, participate, or perform on a given school day. This requirement is for all extracurricular activities. Second, students involved in IHSA-sponsored activities must meet both IHSA and Timothy academic requirements. This means that they must have passed a minimum of 25 hours the previous semester, and they also must be passing a minimum of 25 hours each week that they are participating. In addition, they cannot be failing more than one class at any weekly, quarterly, or semester grade check. Eligibility checks are conducted on a weekly basis as well as at the end of each quarter and semester. A student who is academically ineligible based on a weekly check is ineligible for the next week. A student who is ineligible at the end of a quarter is ineligible for the next quarter. And a student who is ineligible at the end of a semester is ineligible for the next semester. Basically, this means that students must be passing a minimum of 5 classes at each grade check. Third, varsity athletes who would like to make an excused college visit during their athletic season are required to receive pre-approval from their coach. Preference will be given to multi-sport athletes, and the visit must be part of a scheduled or organized campus visitor tour. Single-sport athletes must demonstrate a specific need in order to be excused for a college visit. Now let's review the 3 areas for potential discipline which are outlined in the code. First, the use of any type of tobacco products is prohibited. Second, there is to be no use of alcohol or any other illegal controlled substances. And third, students are expected to maintain high standards of conduct. Inappropriate behavior or use of any of the prohibited substances will result in a discipline situation. The first code violation for a student will result in that student being suspended for 1/3 of a season. A second violation results in a 1-year suspension. And a third violation means that the student is suspended for the remainder of his or her high school career. Note that if a suspension is not completed during the current season, it continues into the next season in which the student chooses to participate. Finally, I would like to review a couple of special options and circumstances identified at the end of the code. First, the administration has the option to reduce the assigned penalty by up to 1/2 if a student voluntarily self-reports a code violation. This self-reporting is strongly encouraged. Second, the administration may choose to offer a first-time offender the alternative penalty option, which would reduce the penalty by up to 1/2, provided the student and a parent or guardian complete 15 hours each of community service that provides a benefit to Timothy Christian Schools or is approved by the administration. The service project must be done together and must be completed before the student returns to participation. And third, any student who violates the code and holds a leadership position on an extracurricular organization or team will be removed from that leadership position. I want to thank every athlete and extracurricular participant for their contribution to the various teams and programs here at Timothy Christian. I also want to thank the parents of these students who sacrifice much in terms of their time and often financial resources to enable your students to participate. I hope this brief summary of the extracurricular code has been informative and helpful. I encourage you to please feel free to contact me anytime you have any questions or concerns. Thanks for watching, and let's have a great year.